None like it in all of baseball. A look at AT&T Park in San Francisco. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Chicago Cubs and the San Francisco Giants. Get ready for Giants baseball next.
Leading off tonight for the Cubs, right fielder, number 22.
Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Span is under it, one away. Coming to the plate now, Leonis Martinez.
Leonis
into the windup and the pitch. Here's Chris Bryant now.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1 on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Batting fourth.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground to the right side. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Into the box.
The catcher, number 13, Alex Avila.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. And there you see Denard Span as he gets ready to lead off the home half of inning number 1.
Center fielder.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, it's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Well, Matt, I really like the pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly balls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Joe Pennick stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
3-0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Played on the backhand. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. And the run will score as the Giants stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead. In now, Buster Posey. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Martin. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So coming to the plate, John Jaso. He matches up with Jeff Samardzija to get the inning underway. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Fielded by Panic. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Here's Javier Baez.
Second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one's down to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second. Now batting, John Jay. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Tying run at first base. He's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Span is under it. And the inning is over. At the plate, Nick Hundley. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around at strike 1. Here it comes. And he lays off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Giant backstop. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval from the stretch. And a ball 1-0.
Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Batting 8th, the shortstop.
Brandon Crawford checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Line drive to left. Jay is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Batting 9th.
Now at the plate, Ward Whiters. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. There to play it is Zobrist. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Leonis Martin. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Leonis Martin.
This one's flared out toward left. Crawford into shallow left, and that's the first out of the inning. Riding in once again, Chris Bryant. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pence has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Rizzo. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Whiters is in pursuit. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Center fielder.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
No strike.
Here comes the 1-0. And this is line foul back over the Giants dugout. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Late that time for a strike.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Misses, ball 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Joe Panish. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1 out, nobody on. And this is fouled at the plate. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Avila recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Panic is retired, 2 down now. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. Digging in to try it again. Hunter Pence looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Line to the right side, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Catcher, number 13, Alex Avila.
Swing and a liner. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Here's John Jaso now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jaso.
Started to go around there, but he holds up, ball 1.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Here's Javier Baez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Ready with the 0-1. And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit. Here's Ben Zobrist now as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Jay. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Ball 1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Ball 2 now.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9 hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at bat now with 2.
And the second baseman is there to make the play. And here's Buster Posey now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Swing and a little tapper. And he's retired here, 1 away. Now at the plate, Nick Hundley. A base hit in his first trip.
Nick Hundley.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 1-2. Here it comes. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Now batting,
the pitch.
the third baseman, number 48.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now here it comes. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. The 2-2 one more time. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Zobrist will make the catch, and that'll be that. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Line shot to first, and there's one away. Here's
Now
Leonis Martin. He's
fielder,
singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Martin.
Swing and a looper to left. Whiters moving in, but he won't get there. It falls in. Digging in, Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Panik to his right. He has it on the belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the inning. Now in the box, Brandon Crawford comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
1-0.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
The left fielder.
So stepping
10,
in, Ward Whiters. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. After it is Martin. He gets there, and that's the second out. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. This is line to left. In is Jay, but this ball's in front of him for a base hit. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going.
The second baseman.
Here's Joe Panik. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Span runs. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Line drive to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. Riding in once again, Alex Avila. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Now batting, designated hitter, John Jaso.
John Jaso is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Span is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Joe Panik. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Second base.
And that misses for ball 1.
Joe Panik.
2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Hit in the air out to center field. Martin is under it. 2 gone. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball, and he wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is digging in and looking for more. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
On the ground up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Ben Zobrist. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he takes a called strike 1. 1-1 now to Zobrist. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. Under it is Sandoval, and there's the second out. In now is John Jay. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Now here's a swing and yet another pop up toward the left side of the diamond. And Crawford will make the play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Buster Posey. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Skied into very shallow right. Therefore it is Hayward now, 1 away. Ready for another chance, Nick Hundley. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. In there, no balls and a strike.
You know, Matt, he's thrown over 60% first pitch fastballs to guys. To be as deep in the game as he is, you would think that percentage would be higher.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. On its way is pitch number 75, and a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now here's the pitch. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is digging in once again. Jason Hayward. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Jason Hayward.
And that's in there for a strike.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
And Hayward's now 0 for 3 so far as he's retired again here for the first out.
Center fielder number 24.
Here's Leonis Martin. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. There is Crawford. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Chris Bryant now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Hits this one hard the other way. And that's through for a hit. So Anthony Rizzo will have a chance to bat this inning following the base hit. Into the box now. Anthony Rizzo hit the ball pretty well in his. So they'll make a matchup move. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Hard hit ball to second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Stepping into the box, Ward Whiters. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. A high fastball is in there.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Denard Span comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw right on the money, and he's cut down trying to take second base. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Jay is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Now in the box, Alex Avila, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Alex Avila.
Wilson Contreras will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Wilson starting first.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. Set. Here's the 3-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Digging in to try it again, John Jaso. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
John Jaso.
Albert Almora will come on to pinch hit now with the runner at
Number 5.
Mark Melanson takes the ball here.
Now pitching for the Giants, number 41, Mark Melanson.
Cut fastball taken for strike one. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. Ready with the 0-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Here's Javier
number 9, second baseman, Javier.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Digging in the switch hitter,
Now,
Ben Zobrist.
shortstop, Ben Zobrist.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2-0 pitch is a cutter that's in on the knuckles, and it's 3-0.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And he misses. Ball four.
The left fielder, number 30.
Here's
John
the first pitch
Jay.
to him. John Jay comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
And that misses. 2-1.
Oh, that was a pitch he wanted right there. That's a situation you can't go to 2 balls, because if you go to 3, you know you're going to throw him a ball right down the middle. This pitch right here, everything hinges on this pitch. Bases.
1 run is scored. The throw to third. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. First pitch of the at-bat. Jason Hayward stands in as he looks at a called strike.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
To second for one.
Center fielder, number 24.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch seared down the first baseline. Belt will take this one himself, and that ends the. Now to the plate, Joe Pennick. He'll start things out, needing just a run to tie it here in the bottom of the ninth. Justin Wilson, if a man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a liner. And this is through into right field, so the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning. Stepping in, Brandon Belt. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Here it comes, 2-0. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul.
On deck, there are the unique stylings of Hunter Pence. He'll be next. There to take it is Jay, and he's got it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Into the box now, Hunter Pence. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Wade Davis comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Good cut fastball in there. 1-1. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Runners on first with one down. Line to the right side. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. Here's Buster Posey.
Now batting.
And now with the possible tying run at second. First pitch of the at-bat. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Long throw to third. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied. Coming to the plate now, Nick Hundley. The winning run at second, however, the double play in order here. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0. In the dirt here. Goes to third with it, and he's in there at third is the possible winning run. So now two men in scoring position. Now the 2-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, this is one of those situations you don't want him to put a ball in the air. You got to pitch the strikeout right here and get you out of this inning. Don't let him put the ball in play.
Skied into straightaway right. The catch is made. Here comes the winning run from third. And he'll be tagged out at the plate. Trying to win. Digging in, Chris Bryant. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th.
Chris Bryant.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
I'll tell you what, Matt, this is a tough situation. When you know you have the game won, you blow the lead, and now you find yourself hitting an extra inning. You just have to regroup. Here we go, boys. Let's start over and have the confidence you can win it.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. And now he'll step off. As they look for a strikeout. Now the pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Anthony Rizzo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he takes ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run. Digging in for his second at-bat, Wilson Contreras. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. 2-0 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 3-2 ball game. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Throw goes over to third, and this one's in the dirt. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. The 1-0 delivery. This one's down to third. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Ball 3 here as that pitch runs way up and in and backs him out of the box here.
Well, that pitch gets your attention right away. That's that ball up and in. The hitters get back there and go, hey, that could end my career. That ball's a little too close to my head.
So
The shortstop, number 35, Brandon Crawford.
time called here as with the
Now
potential.
running at first for the Giants, number 63.
And a big pitch coming here. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches he's got.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. They'll try to score that runner from first. He's around third. The tying run comes around all the way from first to score. It's a 3-3 game.
The left fielder, number
Standing
10,
in, Ward Whiters. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Carl Edwards Jr. is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in. That curveball just froze him. This is one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go.
A possible winning run on second. No one out. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. In the dirt here. Grounded to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. And he is in at second base, and there's your winning run standing out there in scoring position with nobody out. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And there's ball 4. So the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it.
Second baseman.
Stepping up now, Gorkys Hernandez. He has a great opportunity now to break this tie, but I'd imagine at least corners will be playing in here. Kelby Tomlinson will get a chance to really deliver off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the bases loaded and nobody out. Here's a breaking ball, too low, 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the bases loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Now the 2-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Hayward has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they will not try it as the winning run has to hold tight at third.
First baseman,
So coming to the plate, Brandon Belt. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And that misses ball 1. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. And this one gets away. He'll throw home with it. The tag, and the winning run is out at home plate. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Drilled to the left side. And he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. Ready for another shot now. Javier Baez. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Javier Baez.
This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Stepping in and ready for another shot. John Jay. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and Will Smith jogs in from the bullpen, and it'll be the closer's job to try to keep this ball game tied here in the 11th. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Pitch rides in on him here as this is popped weakly toward the left side of the infield. Number 63 is there, 2 down. Ready once again, Jason Hayward. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-0. Grounded to short. Crawford's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Hunter Pence. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And nope, this one falls. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Bryant is up with it. A quick out number 1. Striding in once again, Buster Posey. Singled homer run in his last time up. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Up high, 2-1 now. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. Here's the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Hitter, number 5.
Digging in once again, Nick Hundley. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now. Digging in now, number 63. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Dribbled back toward the mound. On to first, and that'll mean a 12th. Digging in to try it again, Leonis Martin. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Line towards center field. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. Ready for another chance? Chris Bryant.
Chris Bryant.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. The 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Outside, 2-1. Now the 2-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? The second for 1. On to Belt, and they turn 2, a double play.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Whiters is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Hector Rondon will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th.
Number 56, Hector.
And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Now the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, he finds himself in danger of walking the 8-hitter right here. That's just something you don't want to do. You walk the 8-hitter, the 9-hitter can bunt him over. Starts a big inning, can hit and run. It could lead to a lot of problems.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Brandon Crawford is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Ward, Whiters started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
He's clearly not seeing the ball right now. 2 pitches, 2 check swings. You just don't see that very often.
And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 2, Denard Span.
Swing and a liner. There's Zobrist to get it and give it up on a phenomenal play to trying to pick things up where he
leading off for the
Sam
Cubs,
Dyson
the
takes
catcher,
the hill now. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Sliced hard on the ground, and that will get through into right. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning. Settling in now, Albert Almora. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. The 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Number 9, second baseman,
Javier Baez is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Here's the 2-2 pitch. 2-2 is a changeup that misses 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Right there for strike one. The 0-1. Line drive to center field. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 4-3 game. Into the box now, John Jay. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. At the plate.
Now batting.
Hunter Strickland trots in from the
Jason Hayward. Your attention, please.
Trying
Now
to keep the game close. Here's the pitch.
Number 60.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Span is under it. And the inning is over. Here's Kelby Tomlinson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Pitch on the way. To 2-2 now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Heading out toward shallow right. Hayward has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Jay ranging back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder.
In now, Hunter Pence. He was a ground out victim last time up. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Rondon looks in. Here's the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch. I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just...
And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most. In this